in relation to how, like, the different levels that spirits can, or not just, again, I keep saying spirits, energies, whatever. I just prefer to say energies because everything is energy. So the different levels of attacks. So when you are, and I like to just use this term to say spiritually gifted, just to kind of blanket it and not have to go into every type of gift that someone could possibly have. When you're spiritually gifted, you can be attacked on that level of things that are not seen by others, things that are not heard by others, senses that are not, that others don't have. So you can really get attacked in a very vicious and brutal way that, not even really a doctor can detect. Maybe they might be able to detect the symptoms that you're having, but they can't really lead it back to anything in particular because you might not be able to be diagnosed with something, or sometimes you might get diagnosed or misdiagnosed with something because of the pains or the different things that you're having or experiencing, but it's truly spiritual and it's coming from the fact that your senses are different than other people's senses, or you have additional senses that allow other energies to connect to them. So the type of spiritual attacks that I'm experiencing are on that level, where it's like it's not necessarily working through any one individual. Like, I've been there before where, you might have some people around you that all of a sudden switch up. And I did have an experience like that where someone literally, actually more than one experience, where someone literally seemed like they were possessed out of nowhere. And I kind of took it like, okay, whatever is trying to attack me feels as though, okay, we try to work, to get to her through a lot of things, but it seems like she's catching on a little too quickly and she's learning how to, duck and dodge and block and return and do all kinds of stuff. When I say return, like return the energy, return whatever is coming towards me, or get out of the way of whatever's coming towards me. And it's like, okay, so we're going to have to attack her on a different level. We're going to have to attack those senses that she has that maybe others don't have. And that's where things become tricky because everything's kind of connected. If, for example, like myself, someone who can channel and receive messages from other realms, if you want to refer to it that way, spiritual realm, it's like the energies can kind of work their way in through things like that. Or the energy can be, again, like a scent energy that comes connected to somebody else, but they can linger. It can be a earthbound spirit that can be trying to, torment you. But I think generally speaking, earthbound spirits are more like the ones